super busy December. Today is the last day of 2024. I am wearing my leggings, which are honestly basically the same color as my skin, so it looks quite funny. So I'll just sit here so you can see a note that I am not naked. Zara is here with me, sneaking through the window, seeing what's going on outside because she's like this. I haven't done Vlogmas in English this year because I was honestly super busy with the Advent in general. I will show you what my finished object is. Spoiler alert, I finished everything this year. I have no works in progress. I have one work in progress that I started yesterday, but it's a sample knit for my friend Asta. And as I said, for myself, I have no works in progress, and we will start fresh this year. So please join me in my yarn stash, not like review, but just to show you what yarn I have at this moment. And I think at the end I will try to decide which yarns I would like to have for my next year, like how I would like to start the 2025, and we'll see how it's going. So yeah, welcome, and I'll see you in a bit after the time lapse. So you can see my whole yarn stash here. I'll just move out of the screen for a split second. I have already counted that I have sweaters quantity for at least 9 sweaters. Not necessarily all for me, well, at least I have 9 batches of 400 and more grams of yarn. So that should be enough for me or for my husband. We are not big persons, so that's enough. Yeah, I have a lot of yarn for accessories. There are single skeins or like less than 200. That wouldn't make a huge big project for me as well. I'm sorry, I'm slipping from the sofa multiple times. I will need to think a little bit, and I need to decide which projects I want to start next year. I decided that I need some yarn for a pair of socks. I want something like Sophie shawl. Then I want to start at least 1 or 2 sweaters. And I was eyeing to knit a hoodie, and I already was decided on yarn that I want to use. Unfortunately, I used quite a significant amount of that yarn for another project, but I really hope that I would have enough for the hoodie, so I'll share those details with you as well. And of course, I will try to show you my finished object, which is the Advent sweater cardigan that turned out to be more like a statement piece than an actually working project, but I still love it. The colors are wonderful and it will be very nice. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit with my decisions, all what I have, and yeah, we will talk a little bit more. See ya. So I'm back from the dog walk. You can see a little bit of a mess here and a big mess over there because I just threw the accounted yarn into Ravelry, and then I throw it in the drawer. And now I will need to get it placed a little bit nicer. And yeah, to do the final roundup. I'll see you in a little bit. So I'm back from the dog walk. You can see a little bit of a mess here and a big mess over there because I just threw the accounted yarn into Ravelry, and then I throw it in the drawer. And now I will need to get it placed a little bit nicer. And yeah, to do the final roundup. I'll see you in a little bit. So I think I've been speaking for maybe 10 minutes, and then I figured out that I haven't clicked the play button, and I just made a picture because I used photo. Anyway, I am back. I'm pretty sure you already saw my masterpiece, as I call. Well, maybe it's masterpiece number 2 because the first one was my cabled sweater, the Soda cardigan. This is cardigan as well. I used Apmezga yarn advent for 2024. It is merino silk blend, 75 superwash merino and 25 mulberry silk. I did short-sleeved version because I thought, well, at the end of the knitting, I figured out that I don't have enough yarn to make a full-length sweater in one, full-length sleeves in one color. So I would need to fade. I got terrified how I would need to fade, how not to make it even more busy colors as it already is. And then basically the last night I decided to do it short-sleeved. So it doesn't look like it's too big for me. And I avoided this color mix case. As you understood, I haven't done a year what I knit in 2024 video. I figured out that it would be a little bit too much for me. And yeah, all of my projects you can see in Ravelry. I think I did a pretty great job, at least documenting things that I am knitting. I have knitted, finished, and so on. And at the end, as I said earlier, I have no works in progress at this moment. All of my needles are empty. Well, I have one sample knit ongoing. I started it yesterday, but I do not count it as my personal WIP because it will be, you know, I'll send it away quite soon. So right now I just really would like to show you what I'm going to start my 2025 with. And the first project will be socks. This is Drops Nord in this very beautiful bluish color. Let me try to fix the lamp a little bit. And yeah, you can see the color pretty nicely, right? Maybe right here. So this is Drops Nord. It's alpaca, wool, and 30% polyamide mix. I had very nice words about this yarn for socks, so I'll check this out. This will be socks for my husband because he worn his socks to pieces, and I already knitted him banana socks very quickly just for him to have, and I will do another pair, like a proper socks with this Drops Nord. So we'll see how long these ones will take and will be used. And we have this very nice box of socks game here in Lithuania. So I think the first task, if I do not need to use a very specific color, I'll try to use this yarn for the socks, and we'll see how it goes. So my project number 1, I don't know, the balls looks very soft, but I'm pretty sure these are okay. The second project, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, I really want to do a hoodie, and this is the yarn. It is Swedish Ullcentrum 100% wool yarn, hand-dyed, and it was brought as a gift for me from Sweden. So maybe I'll use, well, most likely I will use this, and I will take this mohair with it. The mohair is Rowan Kid Silk Haze. This is leftovers from my previous projects and from my husband's socks. So I'll do my best to use all of that, and we'll see how it will go. I'll still need to find a perfect hoodie pattern. I have some in my favorites, so I just need to choose which suits me best. Then another gift. Well, this was a gift for me. Now it will be a gift for a very dear friend of mine. She wanted a headband because she's not very, she doesn't like hats a lot. So she decided maybe I can do her a headband, and of course I can because she's a very dear friend of mine, and she wanted this in white. I have to admit, white is not the most common color in my yarn stash because we have black dog. So I've decided, well, I found some Alize, this is Alize, not ombre. It's Madame, it's not Alize, it's Madame Tricot. 50% polyamide, 50% wool. And this is Drops Alpaca. It's 100% alpaca, and I think I'll try to hold these two together. This one is off white, like chalk white or something like this. It's not fully white, but yeah, I'll check with my friend if it's okay with her, and if it is, then I'll do this color. And this will be a headband for her. I will need to find a nice pattern for the same because well, the request came quite recently, and I knew that first of all I need to check my stash, and once I figured my stash outcome, I can, you know, start thinking about the project to do. So these two I think will go through and will become a headband for a friend. And now for the biggest projects. So one of them is with my newest yarn. Recently, well, on my birthday, I got a coupon to a yarn store from a very dear friend of mine, and I decided to keep that coupon a little bit, you know, to have some sales or something. And yeah, the sale came up. It was for the any yarn or needles or anything in the shop. So I chose Gepard Garn Pura Lana. With this yarn, I will do a Pagan Sky sweater from Jeanette Knits. I will do this very dark red as main color, and this one for the as a contrast color for the charts and everything. So this is my combo. I have 2 balls of this dusty pink and 7 of this burgundy red. So honestly, I can't wait to start this one. Initially I thought that I will start with a head stag cardigan, stag head, not a cardigan, sweater from, I forgot the name of the author. Well, once I'll get there, I'll of course update you all. So yeah, I thought I will start with a stock head. Here we are. I'll do the color work first. Anyway, I'm still very happy and very excited to start it. And my last project that I'm thinking to do, I'm still not sure if it will become a cardigan or it will be like pullover, but I have this natural color wool from Medara. It's our local Lithuanian yarn brand. I have 3 of this whitish and 1 of this brownish, and I'm thinking to do a sweater, as I said, for myself. Maybe not a very high in pattern, rich in pattern, but just to do something. And with that, I will try to use my mohair leftovers. I have 2 balls of this silk mohair, which I still would like to keep. Maybe I'll come up with another project for it. But I have plenty of this ones in multiple colors. So now I need to calculate how much I have, because I'm thinking, you know, since I have a very random amount of it, well, this one may come out because it's not very much left, but still, I have these and this. Well, to try to use all of them, I think I can combine 44 balls to cover 4 balls of wool with this mohair. So I will try to do that, and we will see how it will go. Because it's going to be a very colorful sweater, I do not want to use a lot of patterns. So yes, these are my plans for 2025, at least the beginning of it. So I will go and, you know, separate all the yarns through bags to get myself ready. And that's it. Yeah, once again, I'm really sorry that this year I haven't done Vlogmas in English. It really would be a little bit too much for me. So maybe next year I'll figure out how to make it work in 2 languages. But yeah, next year we will see. And for now, I would really like to thank you once again for being with me, watching, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and so on. Happy New Year, and have even rows. Knit more forward than backward. I mean, don't forget at all. And I'll see you next year. Thank you and bye.